Greetings, my beautiful lovelies, it's Emmy and welcome back. Today I'm going to be making a recipe for chocolate mousse that only requires 2 ingredients, chocolate and water. Today I'm going to be making Heston Blumenthal's 2-ingredient magical miraculous chocolate mousse. Many of you have requested this. Eric, thank you again for leaving me a comment to remind me about this recipe because it is absolutely magical. What we're doing is we're breaking rule number 1, which says that you cannot mix water with chocolate at all. No, because what happens is the chocolate begins to seize. Seizing and it gets all clumped up and it's not melted and beautiful and luscious anymore, and essentially you have to start over. This recipe we are encouraged, in fact we are dumping in 425 grams of hot water to our chocolate, which just kind of blows my mind. And if you don't know Heston Blumenthal, he's a famous British chef. He's known for his chemistry and alchemy in the kitchen and is very much interested in connecting food and unusual pairings, but particularly with the senses, adding different smells or different kind of experiences when it comes to gastronomy. And I will put a link down below to the original video where Heston demonstrates how to make this mousse. So let's go ahead and make this, shall we? So in this bowl here, I've got semi-sweet chocolate chips. I've got 350 grams, that's 1 entire bag, plus about 3 extra chips. Now I'm gonna measure out 425 grams of boiling water. We're just gonna add the hot water to the chocolate. Yeah! It feels so strange. Okay, here we go. Whisk that all together. We wanna melt the chocolate. Smells delicious. So what Heston does is then place this on a bowl of ice and stirs it pretty continuously for 1 minute and 30 seconds. Then he takes it off. He says not to do it for too long because then it'll seize too much. So it's better to remove it a little bit early. And then he continues to stir it for 45 seconds and then it turns into the mousse. Super fast. So that's like a total of, what, 2 minutes and 15 seconds? Okay. Granted, this was a video. Editing probably was involved, but I'm gonna do it for 1 minute and 30 seconds because I don't want to go too far. So I'm gonna set my timer for 1 minute, 30 seconds. Why am I putting on a terrible British accent? I'm sorry, British friends. So sorry. Okay, 1 minute and 30 seconds. I did again. Why? I mean, stop. Ah. All right, here we go. And we're cooling. Yep. Okay. He said this whole dessert comes together in less than 10 minutes. So maybe it is a bit longer. So I set it for another 1 minute and 30 seconds. It has the consistency of probably 2% milk. All right, 4 minutes, 30 seconds. 6 minutes, 30 seconds. And the consistency is more like heavy cream. I guess this is a real workout, a real wrist workout. I'm at the point now where I am doubting this recipe. I've been doing this now for half an hour and I've actually just submerged the entire bowl into my ice water. Maybe I should have done a little bit more homework about this. I just watched the video and I'm like, I have to try that. And I didn't do any other internet research. Oh. Alrighty, my lovelies, I'm back, and after a bit of sleuthing, it seems the amount of water was incorrect in that video. I'm going to follow Food 52 blog's recipe for this. They say it works. They give all the credit to Heston Blumenthal, so let's try this again. So 8 ounces of chocolate chips here, or 227 grams, into a bowl. Boom. I've got 3/4 of a cup, or 175 milliliters, or 175 grams. Boom. Start cooling this. Still taking a while. Trying to exercise as much patience as possible. Okay, 6 minutes, 30 seconds. It's 8 minutes, 30 seconds. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are starting to get something looking like a mousse. It's getting kind of pudding-y. Yes! Still not a mousse yet, but this is slightly thicker than the last batch I made, which makes sense because I use less water, but it's still not solidifying. I've been doing this for over 25 minutes now, and according to all the recipes that I've read, this happens very quickly. So I'm guessing it's my chocolate that I'm using that is not allowing this to set up properly. I don't know. Whatever the case, I need to take a break because I'm going crazy. Lovelies, I am back. We're gonna give Heston Blumenthal's miraculous 2-ingredient chocolate mousse another attempt. This will be attempt number 3. So I went and got myself some better quality chocolate. Here I have 227 grams or 8 ounces of Valrhona dark chocolate. So 175 grams or 175 milliliters of boiling water. Here we go. Doop. And we're gonna cool it in the ice bath. Here we go. Ooh, I have a fly in here. Sorry, fly. It is already starting to thicken up, which is hopeful. Ooh, it seems like it's getting thicker. Ooh, see how you're getting kind of pudding-y tracks? Okay. That was about 5 minutes. Starting to leave kind of like marks in the, like streaks, trails in the chocolate. So I'm taking it off the ice. This is the thickest it's gotten so far. All right. After 6 minutes, we're getting something that looks like mousse. Oh my gosh, guys, I think this is happening. Look, please. Look. It's continuing to stiffen up. It's working. Oh my gosh, so it totally works. So once it starts to thicken like a little bit like pudding, take it off and look how it immediately stiffens. Heston, it works. Oh, I doubted you, and look. Ooh, yes. So lovelies. If you're going to use chocolate chips, don't use the semi-sweet chocolate chips. I used Ghirardelli semi-sweet chocolate chips for the first 2 attempts. Didn't work, did not work. This is a Valrhona 62% chocolate fevs. Whoa! Ooh, 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 yes, 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 yes. Canals, canals, canals. Canals are not like little ducks or anything. Canals are just little, it's a shape. 2 spoons, right? You take 2 spoons. I say this as if I went to culinary school or something. I didn't. I just watched, you know, Jacques Pepin, healthy amount of Jacques Pepin and Julia growing up. And yeah, that's where I learned the word canal. All right, my beautiful lovelies, let's give this a taste. Itadakimasu. Mmm. Lovely. It's fluffy, it's airy, it's slightly grainy, and I think that has to do with the fact that I took this a little bit too far. I probably should have taken it off the ice bath at about 5 minutes, 30 seconds. Take it off the ice bath once it starts to thicken, but not quite get pudding-y. It was difficult to see in Heston's video exactly when to remove it from the ice bath. You couldn't really see the texture very well. So a word of warning, if you don't want yours to be over whipped like mine, try 5 minutes, then continue whisking it and it will continue to solidify on its own. if you use good quality chocolate. If you use chocolate chips like I did in the first 2 batches, no matter how long you beat it and how cold you get it, it will not solidify. I need another bite of chocolate just recounting that story. Oh, it's good. Super good. It just tastes purely of chocolate. There's no milk in here, nothing to kind of mask the flavors of the chocolate. And what I really enjoy is the airy, fluffy texture of this. It's slightly cool. Reminds you a bit of frosting in terms of texture, but it's not nearly as sweet and not kind of greasy feeling in your mouth because there's no butter. There's no cream in this. It's just chocolate and water. And when this happens before your eyes, it really does feel like something miraculous. Alrighty, my beautiful lovelies, there you have it. Heston Blumenthal's 2-ingredient miraculous chocolate mousse. It totally works. You just have to have the right proportion of chocolate to water and be sure to use good quality chocolate. I will put all the recipe amounts down in the description, and if you try it, please let me know. I want to hear all about it. Alrighty, my beautiful lovelies, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you guys enjoy that one. I hope you guys learned something. Please share this video with your friends. Follow me on social media, like this video, subscribe, and I shall see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye! And